From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning. We got that rambunctious weather beginning as we head through this weekend. Today is definitely the first such example. Tomorrow will follow in today's footsteps. That really is the best way to put it. Looks like through the valley, down from Chico up to Redding, we're probably going to be somewhere in the mid-50s through today. Out towards Siskiyou, Modoc County, stuck there kind of in the lower to mid-40s across the area. Out towards eastern mountains, we might eke out a 50, but I think most of us are probably going to stay in the upper 40s out there. Similar story to the valley out in the coast, with those 50s sticking around and widespread rain. That really is the story here of the next several hours. We got that rain starting to really be at its most widespread and most intense as we head through about 10, 11, 12 o'clock through the early hours of this afternoon. Snow levels are probably going to stay in the vicinity of 5 to 5,500 feet, so I'm not thinking it's going to be too much lower than that. More widespread rain and perhaps a couple of rumbles of thunder more than anything else. Looks like it starts to push off more towards the east of I-5 through this evening, and we might actually have a relative lull in the rain and storms in the overnight hours. I don't think it's necessarily going to be complete. I don't think all of us are going to be dry, but I think most of us will actually have a good few hours of more dry conditions through tonight and into tomorrow morning. Now, through tomorrow morning, we're talking by about 9, 10 o'clock, we see the first signs of that moisture moving in again. The second batch of this big widespread mass of moisture pushing north and east. And by the afternoon, by the evening, again, more widespread rain across the area, heavy at times. And again, I think snow levels are in the general vicinity of 5,000 to 6,000 feet once again for our Sunday. All in all, we're probably going to pick up quite a bit of rain from this system here. Models, you know, their guidance is wishy-washy, that's for sure. But, I mean, we're still holding this rain widespread at least through midnight. I think by midnight Monday, that's whenever we start to see it pushing east once again. But still, models wishy-washy. I think WPC, Weather Prediction Center, rather, they have a pretty good idea of it, in my opinion, right? I think along the coast, we might see a little maxima, 2 to 3 inches. We might even see a little bit of a 2 to 3 inch maxima along portions of I-5. Most of us in the valley probably going to see somewhere between 1 and 2 inches of rain. Then you head out towards eastern mountains, Modoc County, you start talking ½ inch to 1 inch in spots. Out towards Siskiyou County, Crescent City, up in Del Norte County. That's where you see those classic climatological peaks. Check it out there just west of the 101 along the coast. Check it out along I-5 south of Mount Shasta City, in between Shasta City and Redding. That's where we might see those kind of higher peaks of rain. Again, 2, 3 inches easily possible. Might see elevated spots slightly higher, but I think most of us in the major population centers for today, and frankly through about Monday or Tuesday, I think all in all, we'll see about 1 to 2 inches of rain from this system here in the big picture. Now, speaking of big picture, let's see what we have in store, because I think these showers are kind of on and off, at least through Wednesday. Notice by Tuesday and all the way through Monday, we actually have kind of held that pattern of hit or miss rain. Then we actually dry out. Towards Thursday, not seeing any huge issues. Towards Friday, again, not seeing any huge issues. Model guidance keeps us pretty much clear through Friday, through Saturday, and probably holding this into Sunday as well, but it's a little bit of a ways out. Models can and will change. Okay, let's see what we have in store locally on a city-by-city basis. Trinity County, first things first, near 50 in a lot of areas, but some of us might not quite make it there, so we'll call it upper 40s. Looks like we hold that again. Snow levels hold pretty steady in the 5,000 foot range. Most of us will be seeing it in the form of rainfall. In fact, warming up just a little bit as we head over the next couple of days back into the lower 50s more consistently out towards Trinity County. I think we kind of all hold this pattern in some degree or another. Out towards the north coast, Humboldt County, you see some mid to upper 50s out there. Showers persistent through at least about Monday, Tuesday, and frankly, probably into the early hours of Wednesday. I think it's the second half of the week that is going to be the better part of this week in terms of outdoor conditions as a whole. Hopping up north a little bit more, up close to Crescent City, there you go. You see those widespread upper 50s, perhaps lower 60s. Best shot at lower 60s will be through tomorrow, of course, holding those showers through Tuesday through Wednesday, then warming back up, drying out towards the end of the week. All right, Siskiyou County. See what we got. Upper 40s, lower 50s. Yeah, I think you can reasonably bet on that. Holding that again through the probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame as well. Scattered showers, but especially as you head north and east into Siskiyou County, I think those rain chances really kind of become a little bit less as we head towards Monday, as we head towards Tuesday. Same for Modoc County out here as well. Become a little more hit or miss in terms of those rain chances towards that time frame there. 50s for Modoc County, especially down in Alturas, as we head over the next, I would say, couple of days. Kind of reasonable bet there. And out towards eastern mountains, well, you know, like I said, snow levels 5,000 to 6,000 foot. So I think that's the area that would see the snow, of course, out there in those higher elevations. But for the rest of us, up from Bernie all the way to Susanville, we're probably going to be stuck there in the upper 40s, near 50, as we head over the next couple of days, and frankly, the next few days, to be quite honest with you. south portions of the valley. Again, similar story here, lots of mid-50s, a couple of 60s even popping up. Check it out there at Orville at 60 degrees as well. Lots of 57s too. You might have seen me say this before because we run into those upper 50s a lot, but 57 is actually the global average temperature. So out there towards Chico, Durham, 57, Los Molinos, you guys are actually the world's most average cities, right? We're at 57 for today. We might get back in the lower 60s for tomorrow as well. Checking out up north here, Lakehead, 54, Shasta Lake rather, at 55. Bella Vista, 57. Again, there are those upper 50s sticking around here. So kind of crummy if you don't like the rain, but some of us do. I am among that group as well. And we're going to be holding that for the next several days. That moisture doing us a lot of favors, holding us in the upper 50s and lower 60s. So yeah, today, if you have outdoor plans, you know the drill. Bring an umbrella, drive safely out there. And of course, over the next couple of days, we might even talk some chain requirements to some of the really upper elevation and mountain passes. But all in all, I think we've seen more impactful systems, just some nice, really decent rainfall to be expected over the next several days. Thanks for watching this forecast update. I'll be back with you at noon for more, and God bless.